Sound is on. Hello and welcome to The Summoned Season 3, Episode 1. Are we all excited?
Yeah.
Please applause.
Yeah. I'm excited. Always a good time.
So you may notice a new element on our screen which says Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We have switched up. We have Pathfinder. We switched up these assholes can. We switched up our system for this season. If we like it, then we're going to keep it. If not, we'll do something else. That's how this sort of works. So, a couple of things. If you're new here, why did you join in on the 3rd season, you maniac? There was like 2 seasons before. Go watch season 2 because it's technically season 1. Look, if you're confused by this stage, then I'm very sorry. You've stepped into the wrong thing. They're also confused. The DM is confused because he hasn't written it down. It's all in here. All in here. 10 seasons of this shit, right? or we'll see about season 8. We'll see.
Season 8. That's the one we're not sure on.
It's a bit cloudy. It's a bit like misty over there. And that's where we start really just borrowing entire plots from video games. Just, what do you mean?
Echo tree.
You know, the moon is crashing it. It has nothing relevant to all the other plots. Look, I've run out of time.
And so are you. The moon's crashing.
So are you, the moon's crashing. Go solve the moon. Cool. Yeah, so, quick rundown of the previous season, which was, ironically, the first season. The timeline to this is all over the fucking show, and it will continue to be all over the fucking show because who gives a crap? Not me. We begin at the beginning. With our brand new adventurers heading into Milton's sort of mission area. They meet Leo Me. We'll come to him in a minute. And they go through the trials and tribulations of the area and sort of get into the usual hijinks. They find out about the wish coins. They're given to them by the wish guy, the weird merchant. And they also find out the planet they're on a separate planet, and it has a centrifugal pole going through it. A sort of a top of a blue crystal and a bottom of an orange crystal, or gem, or whatever I fucking told them. There are also some berries around that will come to them later. They found out that they can have these wish coins that have to do with blood, and they have to be very, very specific about these wish coins. Otherwise, it's sort of open to interpretation by the wish giver, which could detriment or please you.
Worst possible case scenario.
Which normally it's you're going to die. R.I.P. you. Also, tragically found out that you can't be your own friend. Thank you, Roger. Basically, they sort of go through the trials of sort of the sand of the desert, and there's a weird time loop thing that happens. There's a spidery sort of forest where they have nightmare spiders, ironically called dream spiders. They're mislabeled. There's a house that they knew of with a serpent and a rakshasa. Very confused, they're both cats. And they know of the 3 Miltons of this area. Milton is the founder of the area. He founded it, and there are 3 generations. They met. This group have met the 2nd or the 3rd. Which one did you meet? The 3rd. Someone remember?
Look at the lore.
Get the lore book out. I believe it's Milton the 3rd you met. Oh no, you're saving Milton the 3rd. You were requested by Milton the 2nd.
That sounds right.
And Milton the First is the very first guy that got tricked, I believe. That's correct. We'll go off that, and if I'm wrong, I'll check. I will correct myself later. I'm also going to get out the rules as well. So there's also white goo, which is like white transparent goo. It's also evil and can manipulate itself. There are orange and blue gems. The blue gem represents sort of time and space and sort of living, and the other one was formed in the base of Hades, which they know about, which they haven't really discovered, but they know it's very much similar to. It's just time. It's just sort of time and how time manipulation. They don't know the relevance of that one yet because they haven't gone there. Yeah, I said about wishes. They have to be specific, and you have to cut your hand open, pour blood on the coin, and then the wish works. What else am I missing? Oh yeah, you'll see lots of enemies come from Doctor Who. I do not apologise. Ironically, you might notice some themes from if you've watched the new episode of Doctor Who. I apologise. I wrote this way before the episode came out, and
nice.
they have very similar themes. And I'm like, oh, fucking goddamn it! So
Has anyone
Just take it as a compliment.
seen today's episode?
Yeah. If you've seen today's episode, this is sort of going to be spoilers because it's very, very similar plot-wise. I promise you, I wrote it way beforehand.
I don't trust you.
Oh, sorry.
Have you seen it, Boo?
The blue gem is space and power. Blue gem is space and power. Orange is time. And Elysium is at the top gate. Hades at the bottom. Yeah, unkillable white goo, dream spiders. It's Among Us. Someone's evil.
My two favorite things: Doctor Who and Among
Us.
Space stuff, man.
There are I've gone back to those berries. There are several berries. There's blue, water breathing, red, explosion, green, sort of natural elements, yellow, toxic, and black is basically a fate of the person that's decided by me under D100 roll. So good luck.
also bad.
Also what?
No, the black ones are also bad.
Yeah, no, they're all kind of bad. They're not. None of them are great. Green's also healing.
Oh, so the black ones are bad. I see how it is.
Motherfucker. So a yellow, so a red, so a blue. All right. I've written them all down. Anyway. Also, the other rule is if it's funny, I'll allow it. If it's funny, I'll allow it. So yeah.
So we gathered here that the blackberries are bad. Well, that's understandable because I can understand why blackberries are bad. Have you ever tried using their keyboards? My God, they were so tiny.
Right. Here's some important information. Blue is one of the BBGs. He looks like the guy from Binding of Isaac, the blue guy. I'm sure nobody could tell. Nobody could show you a representation of this guy, could they? Paperwork. Nobody. It's not in. Yeah. Looks directly at your shelf.
I got a gun pointed at your shelf.
It's not like making direct eye contact with your shelf. Elohim is a Rashasha. Basically.
Piplup with the hat.
I know.
And Isaac.
He's sort of evil in sort of two ways. Has a sort of relationship with Blue. Milton is the child that filmed the planet and was basically tricked by Elohim into giving over it, and sort of there's been 3 generations of hell dealt with it. And where we left off exactly was a lot of that beginning team died, and I Believe Blue got to the gem, and and sort of cause that sort of world to start going into hell, and then Roger using the final sacrifice managed to get out of the world on his own and ended up in a rivery alleyway on his own into a new world he is unfamiliar with. Sort of the same. Yeah. I would recommend you go watch the whole season 2 to make it sort of
Really fun. It was great.
really great. I'm not going to do it justice in a few-minute conversation, but
You had a good time.
we shall mean to go on as we do. So, where are we? Right, yes. So, Roger enters the world and finds a blue poster, a poster of our antagonist, Blue, with a wanted poster on the wall. And I get a perception check from Roger, please.
I didn't have to go see for a lot, so I got to see who we're going to play him.
Pardon?
That makes sense.
I didn't get
Roger.
Here's the one from your current character.
And someone from your current
All right,
character.
give me a second. Give me a second then.
Use the new rules, not old rules.
I don't see a skill called Perception. What would that be in the Pathfinder?
So if you check on the offense tab of the app, you'll find your
Okay.
perception there.
All right, thank you.
Oh, also, if you can send me your links to your sheets, that'd be good as well, so I can see them.
You got it.
Alright.
If I can get them up on my end, so I can also see some stuff and see what you guys are looking at.
All right, there we go.
Oh my god! Oh my lord! Oh my god! Okay, fine. We're starting
Boy's
off.
still getting used to the Pathfinder number.
Roger sees the universe. No, Roger. As you walk down this sort of wet alleyway, the portal of the world behind you closes, and you basically see two giant sort of blue droids, sort of walking around, going. Anomaly detected. Locate area. Search for adventurers. And you recognize these guys as the big blue droids from Star Wars.
Uh-oh. H-U-S-O, you mean?
No, the big blue guys. So thinking of I'm just gonna get the GIF up. They're one of the big battle droids.
Oh, B2 battle droids, okay.
B2, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Those
guys.
Yeah. And if you don't know what they are, I'm gonna get a GIF up for these guys here.
Alright, cool.
I believe that's them. It's very hard to tell from here. Yeah, these guys. Sort of. Yeah, battle droids. Those. So these are sort of walking around trying to find adventurers. What do you want to do?
I'm going to hide, I guess.
Okay, dokie. I'm just getting your sheets up.
Oh, give me a second. Give you my seat. First, someone
Yes, please. No, Liam's giving me his. I believe paperwork. You've put yours in there, haven't you?
Yep. You will find it in the sheets.
Yes. Oh, I love that for me. That's great fun. Sorry, it's being a bit funny on my phone. Why is it being so funny on my phone? Pathfinder web currently only works at screen widths of 1,000 pixels or more. What? What the fuck does that mean?
I sent you my seat, I think. If it doesn't work with me now.
Hold on.
If it helps, we can also send it in a PDF form.
Yeah, if you can send them also in PDF, just because The iPhone doesn't like them, apparently.
Alright, give me a second then.
You can send me PDFs. So obviously, I need to remember all my roles too. Because I could tell you something and then it'd be like incorrect roll. Because I'm not 100% sure on the roles as of recording. Yeah, we can send me all PDFs as well. Sorry, we should have done this earlier, but it happens. It happens. Lovely, thank you. Paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, up you come. Come to me. No, not you. You can fuck off. I don't want no, because you'll crash the stream. There you go, thank you. So you're gonna hide. Yeah, you go. You're gonna hide, right? So I'm going to say that you can either use it. You can probably use a stealth roll.
Alright, give me a second to get back to where I was. There we go. Commands, here we go. Where's my seed? Okay, give me a second.
I'm just watching this GIF over and over again that you put of these robots.
I know, right?
I just like kicking one of them in the shins.
That's from the Mandalorian.
Excellent.
Here we go. Open.
Alright.
Stealth. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah, near the bottom of that sort of skill roll.
Give me a second. And dude, I got that one, of course.
That one.
That one, yeah.
Immediately you go. You're sort of like you know the sort of meme when you hear sort of a B1 sort of panic, and it sort of goes and it just sort of turns its head down the alleyway and goes, "Found it."
No, you didn't. This is not the door I'm looking for.
You know what? Fuck it. Deception.
Oh god.
You're going to try as a droid to Jedi mind trick these boys.
Oh god.
You've seen other people do it, surely. I can't do that. All right.
You don't see me. Fuck off. Let me roll for these guys. Absolutely, let me roll for these guys.
Oh god.
To go fuck off.
Go. Fuck off. What?
Oh god.
Oh dear. Okay. What are we gonna call that? Well, what do we call for them looking at it? What did you say?
Yeah.
Like a
If it's
Laurel?
like a temple, you
Yeah.
could have them do like a. You could have them do like a will save, or if you really want to do it right, you just add 10 to whatever their will bonus is
Cool.
to make a kind of like an AC for mind stuff.
Yeah. Okay, that's fun. They rolled 86.
Nice.
So, yeah, and they just sort of go, all right. All right, fine.
Wow. Oh my god, that actually works.
Yeah, they didn't have much going for them. Okay, and they just sort of turn away. And they just go, anomaly detected, keep looking. Also weird robot down there. And you just see like an army of like 4 pass by you. Okay. Cool. We'll go to paperwork.
Ooh.
You are in and around some buildings with obviously these guards running around you, and you sort of hear the droid sort of somehow managed to convince them he's not suspicious. What would you like to do? You're sort of in like old derelict housing, so it's sort of these places have been rampaged through at some point for their looking for adventurers, which is more like open raids. but these spaces are basically empty, and you're just sort of hiding down low. What do you want to do?
Yeah. So we see a what looks like some kind of like little green creature is like rooting around through like a dumpster, like eating something out of it. As we zoom in, we see it is a like sentient cactus creature, which is currently like gnawing on some like leftover bits of meat or something.
Survival.
Yeah.
Survival check,
Oh,
please.
boy.
Let's see. I got one of those. Get a load of this. Solid, yep. As long as
No.
don't worry, Chad definitely can't see.
Yeah,
the-
it's fine.
they
No, it's
can't
fine.
see the roll.
That's fine. Nat ones. Remind
Nat
me.
ones? Come on.
Remind me how they work in Pathfinder. It's not like an immediate critical fail, is it?
No, it basically is.
Okay.
Whenever you roll a 1 or a 20, it's one step higher than it would have been.
Okay.
So if I succeeded with a 13, then it would just be a failure.
Mm.
But if I failed, then it's going to be a crit failure.
That is going to be a fail, because basically what you're eating is the equivalent to 4-month-old food. Visible mold. Visible. And you take one bite of it and it's just instantly sick.
Why you get back in there? But the creature saw that somewhere over on another one of the streets, something had managed to like send the robots away from him. Right?
Yeah.
In that case, I think he's gonna go stealth after them, and not after the robots. See who was the one doing the shooing away.
Sure. Go ahead.
Stealth in. Hopefully, it can't turn out much worse than that. 16.
16. Yeah, you can see him. He's not hiding.
It's fine, but I failed miserably.
I was gonna say he's quite visible in this alley. He's like the brightest thing in this alleyway. So if you think like dark, horrible, wet, like alleyway, there's just a bright, like cream-looking robot. That's like he's not really hiding. He's also not really, not really trying to avoid being looked at.
So this thing, this little cactus creature is kind of like crawls on all fours sometimes, like a gorilla, and like lumbers up to Roger. Metal man, make the other metal man go away.
Yeah.
Awesome. Prod, stay by
Thank you. Okay.
Keep
What's
the-
your
keep
name
the-
again?
Name Prod.
Claude?
Prod.
Clyde?
Spikies. Yeah.
The
Okay, well, nice to meet you.
complete miscommunication. Are you saying prod?
Prod. Like sticking somebody with something.
Yeah. I got what you
Okay.
mean.
Well, nice to meet you, Claude. Hope you some of my little plans. I'll let have to do.
Liam, can you send me your
Yeah.
sheet of the PDF, please? Thank you.
Oh, it's a PDF?
Yes,
Nice.
please. Yeah, please. Because I can get up on the phone easier. Right.
Just my plans. I miss him a lot.
So, yeah, Roger. Also, can I get another survival roll? You're in about this much high water at the moment.
Oh god, okay,
much
give me a
water.
second.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of water around you.
Prod short. Prod rolled a 15.
You've got floaties on. You've got little float.
Naturally buoyant.
Ah,
Oh, I love it.
cacti. Naturally.
Don't look it up.
Sinks like a rock. You just see bubble. You just see bubbles. He's like coming.
His face is kind
Yeah.
of like a carved in like jack-o'-lantern.
There we go, I sent you the
Like
PDF.
naturally
Thank you.
occurring.
Hi, Mystic. We're all doing good, thank you. Yeah. So so what are you both saying to? What are you both doing? Obviously, I'm guessing you're curious.
So
Prod about Roger.
So, Pod, what is this place?
People Town. Scary metal men.
History.
And Prod Roll Society is history.
Yes,
as well.
absolutely.
Thank
We
you.
live in a society, Pod.
We live in a society.
Prod does not live in a society. Prod has a -1 on this roll.
Oh.
11.
Oh, God.
Sure. Prod belief. It's not correct information, but Prod believes it.
Free food everywhere. Too much more.
Do you know what? I let Roger roll society as well. Do you like just to figure out the vibe of what the hell's going on?
My society is plus 0.
Oh, good.
Better than Prod's.
Better than Prod's by 1. Oh.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Oh no. That's a free. Yeah, no, you just believe it's a people town, rotten food area.
Metal
Wow.
people.
I guess the more they change, the more they stay the same, huh?
Cool. As you say that, you do see some more of the metal men coming around, and you hear anomaly detected, adventurers detected, find. What did I say earlier?
So, you
No.
probably learn, right?
5 detained, question. And they're like trumping around, splashing
Do
water.
a magic thing. Make them go away.
Damn, my sleep out here, they can see for me.
Whoa, run, Ned. Use it.
Jesus. They are going to look out for you. Pardon me. They're also going to burp, which is quite impressive for them, as they don't have lungs.
Some advanced robots.
They don't have lungs.
Advanced
Very
robots.
advanced robots. Why did they program to do that?
Well, not programmed well enough. Apparently, you guys, they just don't see you at all. They rolled a 3.
Oh boy. Everyone that sucks.
However, we shall go to Liam. Liam, you are also in one of these derelict houses, and you can hear the sort of commotion that's happening over there. How do you want to say hello? What do you want to do?
Alright, so if you pay attention to my image on the Discord, I have kept my webcam off to save myself for this very.
Oh dear, what's this
because
reveal?
today,
Oh god.
ladies and gentlemen, I give you a Clydesdale horse.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna turn his camera on and he was gonna be like a furry cop.
I thought he was just gonna have a horse mask on. Yeah.
Don't get me tempted. Don't get me tempted.
Oh no.
I'm gonna ask Tomska if he still has that.
I believe he got rid of it actually.
Why are we like this?
Because you are, unfortunately.
Okay, so
Yep.
so what's going on? So my guy is he's just does he see them or
They're quite hard to miss them. You've got sort of a squashily, like slightly drowning cactus, and a Roger that's just sort of going.
try to rescue them?
Sure. You might want to introduce yourself first, or go there, which will be a lovely survival check, please. You're in water.
Okay, survival.
Yes, please.
Okay, my survival is actually really good.
We're gonna dance this machina by a freaking horse.
Okay, survival.
Nice.
Nice.
Roll of the night, and it was a 7.
And it was a 7. Dear, right. Well, he's a horse, so yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a horse just appeared for you two.
Oh my god.
Just a whole ass horse. Can I have a roll for the Prod and Clyde, whatever your name is, Wyatt. Can I have both of you do a sort of lore check to figure out if you know each other or have encountered each other before?
Cool.
My law is farming.
Sure, he's a plant.
Rant.
That works.
23.
Can Prod use nature?
Sure, Prod can use nature. That's a horse. That's nature.
Nature.
Nature, so
Let's see,
lovely.
can I also be nature because he's a cactus? That's also nature.
You
21.
do you want a worth roll? Sure.
That'd be probably 24 then, since my nature's +9.
No, I'm saying reroll it. I want to see which one's the better
Right.
result. Yeah.
Okay. It's okay. Yeah.
Don't mention this shit to me. You know what happens. Oh,
Hey!
of course. He just gets a fucking nat 20 on his next roll.
That's pretty good.
God damn it.
Yeah, boy.
But boy's cocky. Best friends. Now you two know each other. I'll allow you some time to figure out how you two know each other, but you two know each other. How does Wyatt and the singing horse know each other?
What
He's
does
not a
Wyatt
signal,
do
so
in
I-
town?
What does
Does he
Wyatt
live
do?
Okay, so I haven't thought of his character properly, but why is like he's just an adventurous horse who lives for adventure. He's
In a
like,
place
basically like
where
a
adventure is
hero
banned.
kind of horse, like a vigilante kind of character.
Oh, so it's Batman the horse.
Horseman.
man, man had my horse.
Maybe Wyatt helped Prod move into town because the desert, not really a desert anymore.
That's sort of
Too
got
much
flooded.
water.
Mm.
Yeah, it's making this place look like making this place look dry in comparison.
It's Venice, but somehow worse.
Yeah.
Venice is actively thinking. All right.
So do I help Wyatt out or?
Well, you two know each other, so I'll allow you to have introductions. But obviously there's a robot in the room that sort of now is confused about how a cactus and a horse know each other.
You two friends or something?
Sorry, just 1 second. To the lurking female viewer who's messaging me on Discord, shut the fuck up.
Hi, Charlie.
That's
So,
Wyatt friend.
cool.
Wyatt could Prod be on your back. Puppies.
Prod. What have you got into this time, huh?
Water. Got into water. Very deep.
And you brought a friend as well.
Indeed.
Who's this?
Metal man.
I'm Lonzo.
Good metal man.
Good fiddle, man.
Middleman?
I guess.
Roger?
I guess my name's Metalman now.
Metal man.
Well, you don't look like any of the metal men I've seen around here.
Indeed.
Speaking of which, you hear like a sort of siren go off, and you hear, "Warning! Warning! Adventurers found in area. Please beware and warned. Adventurers must be seized and questioned immediately."
Oh man, that's not good.
Can both people get on Wyatt?
I mean,
Yeah,
when I
come on,
push his back.
get on my back. I'll get you to somewhere safe.
Okay, thank you.
As this happens, you hear like a sort of
If anyone
helicopter
asks,
going
just
over
come
the
with
top.
a saddle.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, otherwise it's gonna be a very sore horse.
Yeah. Prod, don't take the saddle.
Ow! Get on the saddle! I hope Prod is wearing clothes and isn't just a full cactus.
Of course. Prod have nice leather strap going around body.
Strap.
So, no is the answer.
Leather strap and also big piece of crystal sticking out of body.
We were just going to say, there is another character here, gang, we need to introduce. as you hear sort of helicopters going across. What are you doing, new character that's just changed?
Let's say you got thrown out somewhere because he's trying to scam someone.
And as this is happening, you heard the siren go off, and you hear that you've been detected, and there are robots coming towards your location.
Oh man, I didn't make any money and I'm gonna be chased. This sucks.
You hear over the tannoy, Johnson Cash, you have been detected. You must be seized and questioned. Johnson Cash, you must be seized and questioned. We know where you are, Johnson Cash. And then you hear like two armies of soldiers coming towards you. What do you want to do?
Jesus gonna run away. You never take me alive, Carlos.
Okay, that is going to definitely be an athletics. Sorry, athletics.
Got it.
You get. It's a bit more difficult, so I don't know how disadvantage would work if it's in water.
You can just make the DC higher.
Okay. I will say it's a sort of 15 to beat. Oh no!
Oh, 13.
Oh no!
No, the Carlos is alive.
Very wet socks. Very wet socks. Very wet shoes. Why is he still wearing shoes and not flippers in this water? Who knows? But yeah, you immediately sort of get captured, and you have like two metal like clamps attached to you, and you're sort of being dragged through the street going. And you hear on the tannoy, adventurer seized and will be questioned. Other adventurers, beware. Adventurer seized and will be questioned. Roger.
Nice, they warning us beforehand.
Very polite of them. Roger, Wire, and Prod, you all hear this. You hear that an adventurer has been seized and is now being questioned.
Oh man, should we help him?
Let's beat up bad metal men.
Yo, well, I know about violence.
I mean, it's quite obvious what they are. So where you guys are, you're sort of in a very close and dense part of the area. And you're sort of near what you would assume to be used to be a beach, but it's been barricaded off. And there's sort of metal guards all around the beach area. They're not really interested in you, just if you come close. But you're in sort of this old dense part of the area, and across from you seems to be like an old sealed off labyrinth. And they're going across the labyrinth area into what seems to be a new structure that's sort of grey, but it's clearly meant to be like a new prison block. And they're dragging them towards a prison block.
Don't let them go in there. That bad.
No. So, what do we do, gang?
Run ahead and smash.
Aye.
I mean, Wyatt, are you up for this? I mean, they're on your back.
No, might as well then.
Nah. Wyatt.
Okay, I will give.
He will neigh.
Okay.
I do. Yeah, he will neigh.
You're neighing?
Run off.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Don't start whipping.
Oh no, that's terrible for
Watch
you.
me whip. Now watch me neigh.
As you hear over the tunnel, you hear, more adventurers detected. You will be seized and questioned. More adventurers detected. You will be seized and questioned. And you hear some more robots coming your way.
Yeah.
Questioning bad. Found out earlier.
Law. That's a law roll, please.
It not sound scary. It is. Wow.
Not questioning much as tasering. The questions are you an adventurer?
Question go. do electric hurt you?
Yes, it does. Who is your boss? Let me speak. No. This isn't really questioning. Stop answering back.
These are very effective when everyone in water.
Oh yeah. They have to wear like rubber boots. You can see they're like wearing rubber boots so they don't get themselves electrocuted. Because water carries electrical current. Their choice of taser is very interesting when everyone else in the street is in water. So questioning sort of ends up being the streets become a bit deadly for a while. Because the whole of water becomes electrified. So, I mean, at least they tell you someone's being questioned. Because don't go outside, you'll get tasered. Or killed, depending on how strong you are against electrical currents. Johnson, you are being dragged into this sort of prison unit. And as you're being dragged in, with your like sort of cuffs, hands out, they sort of pin you to the floor. Which luckily, that all the buildings are sort of up high, so there's not water. Thank goodness they've built the buildings a little bit higher than the water, and they're sort of pinning you to the floor, and you're sort of being processed to go through for questioning, which we all know is tasering.
Oh, come on, man! This is a big swing. Don't you know? Don't you think? I need some money today. I can give you some money. There we go.
Are you admitting to your crime? They just turn to you.
If I do that, will you not zap me?
Question unsure. Results will vary. And you just see them getting a taser out ready.
Oh, come on. It doesn't seem very fail.
You were caught doing illicit activities. What did you expect?
I mean, I guess you got a point, but they don't even think about it.
They tase you.
Ow, come on, man.
D6 damage.
Nice suit.
D6 damage.
Alright.
Ah!
Do I roll that or do you roll that?
I cannot get some athletics roll from Wyatt and a couple of strength. Strength from the other two to hold on.
Generally, you'll want to pick a skill instead of a stat. So probably also athletics for us.
Athletics as well, then, please. Everyone else athletics. To you as Roger. To try and get over there as quickly as possible. 20. Wow. Okay. 24, 19.
Stick spikes into horse. Stay very secure.
Wyatt, feel the pain. Okay. I need a Wyatt roll, please, for athletics.
What roll do you want from Wyatt?
Athletics.
Oh, certainly. Ladies and gentlemen, if you thought my
Here we go.
survival was interesting,
What's just plus 12?
prepare to be astonished.
Oh, I was correct. Plus 12. You're a horse. You're fine.
Yeah.
You do, however, see like poor Roger.
They're getting to the blade, Kenny.
Hang on to prime. To stay secure.
Help! Roger never rode a horse before.
Oh boy. Man, as long as he has to play Kenny, what he sees, what is he saying?
And as you're approaching, you see sort of Jonathan being locked promptly into a secure room, and you hear Innyatima again. You hear, "Adventurers detected. Please beware. They must be seized and questioned. Adventurers, beware. You will be seized and questioned."
Oh man.
That would suck to be them right now.
I think that's us flawed.
Oh. Adventurer being adventurer bad.
Ding dong. You hear another tannoy coming. Beware for warning of adventurers nearby. Please beware. Adventurers are nearby.
Adventures are not nearby.
Are you trying to bluff the tannoy? You're trying to.
Snake being adventurer. You meddle. They meddle.
What are you trying to get Roger to do?
I think a joke. Never mind. I think a joke.
No, say it. Go on. You have time.
Are the middlemen nearby or are they a little way still?
I mean, I will give you an opportunity to try and bluff your way in. You are made of metal.
That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I got confused.
Okay. You get off the horse. You would feel sick, but you're a robot, so you don't feel sick.
Yeah.
You're a bit disorientated. We'll say that. Can I get you to roll me a
Deception?
Yeah, deception roll to get through inside and find your other adventurer.
Alrighty. There we go.
26. Let's see what they get. Cool! Another 3! That's good on them, isn't it? Right. What are you saying to them as you walk in?
Would you believe that I looked for you and that I got lost? I need to go inside to get punished or something?
One of them looks at you and goes, "You're a bit skinny."
Well, I don't eat very well.
One of them goes, "Sure." One is immediately sus of you. Do you have your identification cards?
I accidentally ate them.
Deception. That's going to be quite a high. That's going to be 18 at least.
Oh God.
I ate them.
Hey.
22.
One of them just taps the machine, pulls out an identity card, and goes, "Don't eat this one."
I have lost, man.
And he'll go, "Prisoners on wall." Select, and he hands you a taser and goes, "Question, new person."
Alright. And I go, I guess. Can we go to with me or?
And he goes, "Behave," and he just turns around and leaves.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
You do not require to say goodbye. And he continues on.
But I did it anyway. In we go.
Okay. You see like 2 big metal locks on the door, and a what looks like to be a password on top, and it's in some sort of like language you're unaware of immediately.
Dawn.
Can I get a law check, please?
Yay! Oh.
Is
Because
this about the language?
It's about the language, yeah. Because
Society.
Roger. Oh, society. Thank you.
We live in a society.
We live in this. I gotta get used to saying society, man. I gotta get used to it. I've not done this before. Leave me alone. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh God. Jeez Louise.
Roger, you've seen this before. How have you forgotten? You've seen this shit before. Roger, you've literally.
Why is that rolled yet?
Let's talk about the horse and the cactus. How are you two getting in?
Oh, I thought we part of that scene too.
No, you're outside.
All
It's
right.
only Roger that have gone in.
Can I look for a way in?
Absolutely. Give me a. Give me a perception.
Right on.
Okay.
$31.
There is a door that says entrance, and there's a door that says staff entrance.
So did Roger used the staff entrance or the main entrance?
Main entrance.
We go to that door.
You're going through the main, or are you going through the staff?
Prod is suggesting we go through the staff. The
Okay.
staff door.
What does I want to do? Do you want to go
Staff
through the
door?
staff door?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can
Okay.
go through the staff door.
You go through the staff door. It's a big metal door, has a keypad with the sort of the language of the world on it. And on the door, it seems like it's been pushed quite heavily throughout sort of the past 5 odd years. It's a bit dented. So you can either try the lock or give it a good old shove. Looks like either might work.
Wyatt will just look at his hoof and we'll just punch the door.
That is going to be a absolute. I was gonna say athletics. 'Cause that's a kicking.
Yeah, unless Super has
Yes.
like a weapon entry.
Yeah, let's see have a weapon. Athletics.
No, I don't. I don't have a weapon. I'm a horse. Natural.
You are a horse
That's it.
indeed.
You are a horse. Yeah. No, it doesn't open.
Prod smash.
Would Prod like to smash? What are you smashing with, Prod?
Let me
Prod
show
brain.
you why prod is called prod.
Prod brings flail. Flail like metal cactus.
Jesus Christ!
Smash
Where,
it with flail.
where'd you get that? Sure, go ahead. Oh,
Prod not need to answer that. What are you, a cop?
oh, you've dented the door a bit more. And you do see that as you whack it, you do see that on the keypad it has like 4 lights. They were red. One of them has turned green.
We're not smashing enough.
What would you like to do? Would you like to continue trying to smash the door open? Or
I'm
would you...
gonna kick it again.
Yeah,
Athletic.
take turn.
Bonk, smack, bonk, smack.
What if we bash it at the same time? Would that give us advantage or?
I don't know, how would advantage work in here? Is it just you give one of the others
does
the
that
roll?
have advantage?
Yeah, there's not really a thing for advantage in this game.
Yeah.
You can help each other
Okay.
out.
Mm.
Basically, one person rolls whatever they want,
Mm.
and they can give the other person a +1 or a +2.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's actually better than us both rolling right now, but if you
What's
prefer,
your athletics?
I will say, both of you roll and we'll take the higher number, or that higher number.
nice. Mine's a 14.
Okay, what?
Oh, you've already rolled. Okay. Then I guess, Super, you
I have
roll.
not rolled a new round yet.
Okay.
Are you?
Prod, you hit the door again.
I will try.
Prod, hit the door.
Bam. 29.
Opens.
Yeah.
All the lights go green. You just hear a clink, and you're opening onto like a staff room. You see a couple of like humans in like uniform, and like they just sort of look at you, and they go, "Hello, cactus, cactus and horse."
We smash them.
Maybe what?
Don't just like smash it, hit with weapon. Or I don't know what to do. Right, no
I
talk
look at
to
my
people.
hoof and then just punch in the.
Okay, so their strategy is to cause the most commotion ever. Cool, love that
Yeah.
for them. Love
Smash.
that for you both. Okay.
I'm a horse. What else can I do?
What is your class even?
What is your class? What is class? Hold on.
I was gonna
I'm a
guess
druid.
Druid.
Not bad.
Don't you have stealth?
Yeah. I'm a horse. What can I do? Don't you have spells?
Yeah, you're magic. Why don't you have stealth? You do have spells.
Yes, I do, but there's no reason for me to use these spells yet.
Disagree.
There's plenty of there's plenty of uses.
Wait. Blindness.
There you go. That's a handy spell. Just a horse going blind.
So they need. I need a fortitude defense roll.
Fortitude.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
It said
that sounds
defense
about right.
fortitude, so assume that means. Gonna roll their fortitude.
I like the look of that. Yeah.
Natural one. Yeah.
Super. Does the spell mention what happens if they get a critical failure?
Are they just
critical
blind?
failure. Oh no.
Oh yes.
Wait. The target is blinded permanently.
Yeah.
So, like a room of like
Oh,
four or five guards are just now permanently blind.
Well, usually it only hits
Goddamn.
one person, but it's usually they work.
So now either you've got a quiet place through the or you can just start swinging on clearly blind people. Up to you.
There's gonna be some
God,
advanced tech to try and get the eyesight back of these guys.
Uh,
And it only works on. Hang on, how many people does this work on? No, that's the wrong spell.
it's about 5 people in here.
No, it's only one creature.
Okay, cool. Thank goodness you didn't just
So
blind a
only-
whole room.
Only one person's blind.
Okay, that changes things. So one guy just goes, "Ah, I'm blind," and the rest of them
jeez.
pull out their guns,
Oh, that was bad.
and they go, "Right, get on the floor, and the cactus."
No, don't get on cactus. That bad.
or you'll be seized and questioned. And I believe you know what happens when you get seized and questioned.
Are these guards wearing armor?
They are wearing uniforms. They are not wearing armor.
Gonna prod permission to kick you towards them so you can poke them with your cactus prods.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just go through. You're going to kick your other player towards.
Rod, also okay with jumping.
Yeah, I was
Yes,
just
but you'll jump faster.
Liam. Let me explain. You have hooves, right? Spike can go through hooves. You will both get damaged in this scenario. Spike mainly from the kick. You from the spikes being kicked. May I?
Rod, just jump.
Yeah, may I?
Yeah, just jump.
Prod just jumps at them.
Rod would like to pounce on one that's not blinded. Yes.
How are you going to? How are you jumping? Are you sort of face hugging them, or are you what?
Yeah. Lots of scratching at their face.
They're gonna roll for. Well, get the fuck out of the way. I'm gonna call that as a 5. No.
Whoever
Nice.
is joining the next session, I will explain how much my character's done.
Good luck.
Don't. It's funnier that way.
No.
You just sort of face hug one of them. They're blind now, by other means.
Yeah.
From all the spines of the cactus.
God damn.
Make person drop shooty thing, preferably.
Well, they do, because they're like, ow!
Yeah.
There are still 3 other guys in there. They're going to open fire on you both.
Uh-oh.
What are both your armor classes? What are both your armor? 23 and
19.
19. Okay, they need to roll fucking high.
Strong for a little cactus.
Yeah.
It has to be. Look at him.
Yeah.
He should jump towards the enemy at high speed.
Like a blimp.
Okay, they all miss you, unsurprisingly, because they rolled a 15, 8, and like a 7. They were how are they missing the horse is a question. They really have stormtrooper aim.
I know why one of the people is missing a horse.
It's because it's got a cactus on his face.
I was gonna say about the blind guy, but yeah.
That too. 2 of them are missing because one's blind, one's got blinded by cactus. The other 3 are missing, I don't know, 'cause the guards.
Moving very fast.
The hat. He's a horse.
Horses move fast.
Okay. Right. Battle is the one thing I missed. So how would like initiative work? Is it like normal rolling initiative?
So that's actually a good point. Normally we roll perception for initiative here,
okay.
but since we're kind of like doing certain things in the in the moment,
Yeah.
you may want us to use a specific skill, like maybe Prod could use athletics, or Wyatt could roll.
I will.
Be nature because he was doing spells.
I will say then. Yeah. I keep thinking that Prod is the horse. Wyatt can use sort of a nature to try and sort of cast his spells. Prod, you can use a sort of athletics if you're jumping from person to person.
Yippee.
And they're going to roll just sort of general
What's Wyatt rolling? Sorry.
nature.
Nature.
And they're going to roll sort of to try and keep hitting you with their guns. Not the other 2 though. They're going to roll to get you off their face. And the other guy's going to try and just, I don't know, probably end his suffering.
I also have a free action I would like to activate.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
The trigger is when the initiative gets rolled. So I'm going to do that right now.
That's now.
Prod is going to do a little something you may be familiar with it called raging.
Oh, I know what a rage is.
Yeah.
Right, how does that work in Pathfinder? Is it still... Because you don't really get advantage, do you?
Exactly. So when a Pathfinder Barbarian rages, they get a little extra health as temporary HP.
Mm-hmm.
Their attacks do a little extra damage.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on which flavor of Barbarian you are, you get different powers that you have.
Nice. Cool. Right, I will make sure to print out all your sheets next time. So I have all physical copies, so I can see them easily. Cool. Right. Well, I'll give you this. The blind guys didn't roll very well. Unsurprisingly, they are blind. 1 by force, 1 by spell. The other 2 actually somehow managed to hit you, and the 3rd guy does not. That's sort of how high they rolled, what I mean. So, what did you 2 get on your rolls? 26 and 28. Okay, cool. So it goes Wyatt, Prod, guard 1, guard 2, guard 3, and the other 2 aren't rolling because they're blind. So, Wyatt, you're up first. There are 3 guards. One of them does have... There are 2 guards that are blinded. One of them has Prod on their face.
No, shoot that one, please.
don't
want to get hit by spell.
Don't hit the one with the cactus face. That's not... Sorry, Roger. You are not here in this scenario. We will get to you both. Oh! Good luck having simultaneous roleplay with yourself.
So what? How'd you get in here? Oh, you know.
But Boo can't communicate with himself. Okay, yeah. Wyatt, what are you doing? Horse a boy.
Don't call him that.
Sorry, my darling neighbour. No, it's your turn. You're up. We'll come to these guys later after the break. You're up, Liam.
Right. Okay, so I am going to... Alright, so I'm just going to charge up and just kick these guys with my legs.
Absolutely. And roll me your athletics. I guess you don't really have a melee attack, do you?
30.
You could.
No, I don't.
I was going to say, why don't you have a melee attack to a horse? That's like the one thing they do. They keep people with their legs. Okay, what are you rolling?
Hang on, let me have a look. So just
You don't have any weapons, but you still have a melee strike. You're a horse.
I think when his turn's over, I mean, it's just the two of us in combat, so it's not like we're gonna have downtime to talk it out. But,
Yeah.
I was gonna message him because I think I know how I can get him a weapon.
Okay.
But
Well,
I've got something similar going on, so maybe he could just use it as a D6.
well, what we
would
can
be
do is we could have a break now, and you can do that, and then we can come back, do that after the break.
Smart.
That's the plan. So we're gonna have a quick break. Mainly to do some horsey business.
around.
We're horsing around.
you did say there was supposed to be a break 21 minutes ago, man.
No, what? Not according to my timer. 10 minutes ago. So,
Okay, still fair enough.
I'm going off the stream timer. So we're gonna have a quick break, and we shall be back in the time. See you in a bit. You can now. You can all be heard. You can all be heard. Oh God.
Oh God.
Don't
What a
say
terrible
anything.
mistake you
Oh, it's
made.
what a terrible mistake. Yeah, you can all be heard. There you go. Switch to the proper screen.
Congratulations, everyone. The horse now has a hoof.
What a wild clip that is.
Yep.
Congratulations, the horse has a hoof. Horse gets a hoof by Dr. Seuss.
The horse gets a hoof.
The horse gets a hoof by Dr. Seuss.
Wyatt wears a watch.
What a welcome from the break, I guess.
Hey.
Oh, all right.
When you last left us, Horace was kicking somebody. Now the horse actually has a weapon. And it's really stuck.
We're like,
Yeah.
I love that post pre-break. We're like,
So
we should give the horse a melee weapon.
right, so
So
doing damage to with horse.
you haven't hit with horse yet, have you? Did you hit with horse?
Can I try that again so I can
Yeah.
roll with my accurate roll this time?
Yes, you may. That's perfectly fine.
So that would be 25.
Fucking hell, you boot them into the next
So-
room.
That's my first action.
Wait, when you say booting him into the next room, did he roll 10 higher than their AC?
He got a 14. Their armor's 11.
So when you beat their AC by 10 or more, it's a crit. And you get to do double your damage.
So that would be 14 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to let you know, he's dead. Bonk! Splits into half. The horse just split a man in half. Just
So
Out of horse?
I would like to explain so people doesn't do all the explanation. So every time I try to attack, my attack roll will go down by 4 or 5.
yeah.
So normally it's
So-
5.
Normally,
So now instead of D20 plus 11, I will now roll D20 plus 7.
oh.
And still hit.
So is
That's
that
still a hit.
so is that double damage or is that just the regular damage?
Oh wait, it's AC's 14, isn't it?
And that's your roll. Sorry,
It's 11.
11.
Yeah, no, it's so we.
So you
it's
still
not
hit.
his AC, but
Yeah, you still hit.
yeah, but it's not 10 above his AC.
No,
is
it's not
it?
10,
No,
no.
It's normal damage.
Normal.
So
Yeah,
that would be
6.
6 damage to,
Okay,
to another guy.
To another guy because he's in half. The other guy, you just sort of break his arm.
And
Yeah.
my last attack is a 12.
Yeah. So yeah,
Is that 12?
yeah,
It's a hit.
just over.
Nice.
That is 9 damage.
You just
my
you
God.
just go over his damage and you break both his legs. You break...
Hell yeah.
I just got. Ah! Yeah, okay. So Wyatt's taking out half the room. Bro!
Oh, based off of what I just saw there, this is gonna be nasty. Okay. So yeah, Prod's already clawing at the one guy, so might as well keep that going.
Going. So remember, AC's 11.
Well, that's interesting. 31.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
It's not pretty. Just,
Wait, that's 20 over.
just keep clawing at his face until there's no more face.
There's no more skull. Yeah, just eviscerate the poor man or woman. You can't tell anymore. There's no head.
I should not do that one meme. Is there another person in melee reach, or does Prod have to move?
There is. He is blind.
Excellent. For those at home, first off, super good on you for teaching chat the rules. I like it. Anyone that's not able to see is off guard, which means their AC is lowered by 2. So I have to hit a 9 with my plus 9.
So, if you've got a 0, they're dead.
Yeah. Oh no, mine are also agile. I get plus 10.
For God's sake.
29.
How do you want to do this?
And this one's more of like an uppercut. You have to like.
Oh, good. So it heads in the ceiling.
Yeah.
This room is just caked in blood. 2 guys are still alive. Barely, but they are alive. They are alive. They are going to try and hit you somehow.
That's totally fine. Prod's gonna go up to one of them.
Okay. Oh, what? Legs or arm?
What?
The guy's
just movement. Okay. He's in melee reach.
I'm asking which sort of who are you going to? The guy with no legs or the guy with one arm?
Those guys are still alive.
Mm-hmm.
The guy with one arm.
Okay, here, no legs is going to start shooting at the horse. He just about hits Liam. That's his regular damage. Only an extra. They got like, what's your AC? 20? Did you say 21?
20, yeah.
20. Yeah, they just got like a 21. Then you get a plus 2. Not a good, not a great for them. That's going to be 3 points of damage to you. And arm is going to go for Prod. And misses entirely. To be fair, he is handicapped.
Yeah. Fighting with one arm tied over there.
Over there. Cool. Wyatt. I guess you want to eviscerate this one.
How many enemies are left?
2.
2?
2 out of 5.
Kill 2 birds.
With one head.
22.
Crit.
Wait, is it 10 above his AC?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. That is 16.
How do you want to do this?
Just kick him in the face.
So he hasn't got one anymore. Great.
Now I see why these guys hate adventurers so much.
Get murdered a lot, yeah.
Murdered a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
He's thanking God. Anyone. Just any of them. Oh.
Sorry, horse is getting tired.
The guy going like with a one arm. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, Prod. Are you gonna have this man mercy, or are you not gonna mercy this man?
No, I was gonna like Paper wants to, but there's no way Prod's going to like. Tell us everything you know. No. One action. Prod's gonna draw his flare.
Oh!
Second action. Hit the man with a flail. Oh, I only rolled a 7. 21.
Alright, go ahead. I mean, sure.
Yay.
I mean, you probably killed the man. But...
Yeah, I did. Oh no.
Oh no.
Plus the 4 from rage. 14.
How'd you want to do
Oh, I'm
this?
sorry. No, my mistake. 28. 'cause I
How'd
did
how'd you want to do this?
Jesus, man.
Splat.
Splat! Oh
I
no.
think we taught Alex a good lesson about balancing in Pathfinder.
I mean, these guys were going to die. I just didn't know you were going to do it so brutally. I didn't know there were going to be a pizza all over the wall.
Yeah.
Okay, let's on to the next session.
Add 5 to all of
Add 5. Add 5 to everyone. Fuck. You know what? Give them armor. Okay, cool. Now this room is covered in pizza. Human buffet. We'll cut to Roger and himself.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Roger,
Yes, have you witnessed the massacre the two have done?
Roger, you can roll perception to hear it. I can assure you they weren't quiet.
Okay, it's plus 11.
You know what, let me roll for the other guards, see if they heard it. No, apparently it was their tea break.
And plus 5 to all their skills.
I got 18.
Oh yeah. I don't think you'll be forgetting it anytime soon.
Man, what they did to him?
I don't think you want to hear the massacre that happened in there. It's a lot of screaming. A lot of screaming. In fact, I think Wyatt and Prod might have tinnitus after this. Their ears ringing from the screaming. Okay.
Damn.
You have so you have the keypad and the locked door between you and John. What do you want to do, Roger?
So I have a key, you said?
No, there's a keypad on the wall, and it's a
okay.
double bolted door.
It's gone.
And you have you have an electric taser. They've given you a taser in your hand.
Can I tase those? See what happens?
You're gonna chase a code lock.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I roll the defense of a key lock? Add 5 apparently. Yeah, you bust it open. These things are brutal. You're pretty sure these are actually cattle prods, but
Damn.
yeah, the door opens and you see Johnson Cash, and he looks at you and he goes, "Look, man, I'll answer all your questions. Just don't use that on me.
Don't question me, please.
Don't question. I'll answer all your questions. Just don't question me."
Relax, man. I'm gonna be fine. I'm not gonna zap you.
That's what the last guy said. Then he zapped me.
Oh, well, maybe he'll have outside the game, so he'll zap himself.
What?
Roger
Roger.
zaps out the game to gain Johnson's trust.
What? Okay, Roger.
I think
Roger. Roll. Just roll survival, because that's going to be one hell of a shock to your entire system.
Alright, I might just give you a second.
Yeah.
My seat closed. Come on.
Yeah, we're calling that like a nat 20. To live through it.
Oh god. Okay, survival. Survival plus 2. I'm screwed. Oh well, at least it trusts me, I guess.
Good luck. Don't need it. No.
I got an 8.
You just Roger goes, "Oh, tape myself," and you just see a bunch of like binary in your eyes, and your whole system just sort of starts cracking down, and the electricity is bolting through your entire system. Can I get you to roll me 2d8 damage, please? Yeah, 13 points of damage to yourself, please. As you tase yourself with this cattle prod. John looks at you and goes, "Well, I'll give you that. You're not very clever."
Do you trust me now?
Not with the cattle prod. If you're gonna do that to yourself, I'll take it off you.
Oh, here you go, buddy.
It's like, here, you go, and you just hear like the window shut down noises. Roger just shuts down. I will hand back the reins of Johnson to you, Boo. You see Roger collapse on the floor, just passed out.
Okay, thanks, man. Well, I'm gonna go check on that noise model. Bye.
What, the massacre in the other room? Does Johnson leave the door open or close the door?
I leave the door open, I guess.
Can leave it open. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna shut.
Soul for soul.
I mean, he takes himself. Johnson, you open the staff room door. I'm guessing that's where you heard all the noise.
Yeah.
To a horse and a cactus covered in blood. The guards were in pieces. They're now sort of there. A couple of heads are in the ceiling.
God damn, what happened to you?
Roger, safe person. Hello.
I'm a criminal, but you used to make swing. I'm a gangster. Come on, man.
They started it. Shoot us with thingy.
Okay, well, I gotta go, guys. Hey, Jesus.
Do you want to check out the guns that they were going to use on you? They're still on the floor.
Sure.
Give me a perception roll, please.
Perception.
Perception.
It's gonna be great.
It's going a bit great. We're calling this like a really low. Okay, it was good. It was a 5. You just see the stun guns.
Prod not know how to use these. Prod want to learn. Now we can listen, people.
I guess survival.
Works for me.
Oh, God.
Sure. God, these are I feel like I sympathize with the world with no adventurers.
Yes.
They're pretty easy to learn. It's point, aim, fire, except that they're like stun guns, so they would stun an enemy for like a minute.
And Prod is gonna kind of stuff the gun into his little leather strap that he's got going around his over his chest like a sash.
They're quite big, so they're they've got a big circular gun.
It also doesn't help that he's got a big crystal spike coming out of his chest. So he's gonna kind of nudge it on there.
I'm gonna roll to see if it goes off.
Question himself.
What's your AUC?
23.
Okay, that's a 13 plus a 7. So that's 20. You're very, very lucky.
Yeah.
This sort of goes off, and you can just see an arm just sort of going. An arm just sort of flies up in the air. Hits down on the floor.
Or that pointing away from himself now.
Let's not point towards me.
There we go.
Okay, cool. Johnson, Wyatt, and Prod, what are you guys doing?
So you guys know that robot familiar that zapped himself?
Now, where Roger?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's over there. He zapped himself. I think he's fine, but I don't know.
And if you looked into the hallway, you just see Roger on the floor going, meh, meh.
Prod gets strange feeling this is how Roger gets written out of the story for now, so Prod is cool with it. Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a cupboard. Push
What?
him back in. Push him.
Wyatt will just put his hoof on Roger's shoulder. It was nice knowing you, whoever you are. Push the closet.
Push him back in the cage. Push him back in the prison cell.
Yeah.
Roger, be safe here.
You took the taser off him, right? You took the taser. Roger just keeps tasing himself in the room.
Yeah. Someone take that taser off him. I can't do it because I can't grab stuff.
No, I think
Ah,
John's
yeah,
sorry.
you
Got it.
know.
Okay, cool. We'll have to come back for Roger at some point in time. Roger's sort of on the
Roger
floor in
will
the cell.
return in season 4.
Roger will return in season. Get right out of the story. Okay.
Now, Roger's got to be in every season, man. Come on. At least once.
If he lives through season 3, at the moment it doesn't look good.
It's gonna be the PvG of one of these seasons.
To revive him.
If he dies by electrocuting himself, that's very, very funny.
And very uncharacteristic.
He lived through 2 seasons and then died in the 3rd one by his own doing. How much health does Roger have at the moment? Actually, good quick question.
57.
Okay, he's fine. He's fine.
Yeah.
He's fine. Just don't give him the taser anymore. He'll be fine. Okay.
Anyways,
so
thanks for seeing me, I guess.
all of you push him into the room. Close the door.
So what now?
Right. You hear another siren go off, and you just hear unauthorized use of questioning device located.
Oh, man.
Unauthorized use of question. Also, murder of how many? 5. Murder of 5 guards. And then you just see 2 giant LED screens of all your faces on it. From perpetrators Wyatt, Prod, and Johnson. Please be aware of these adventurers.
Could be talking about anyone.
And you see your faces on screen. These guys specifically.
This person.
What are those dogs?
Cactus person can be found with horse.
Jokes on these guys. I have a twin brother.
Known to be deceptive.
But I do have a twin brother.
Do you?
His name is Meyer.
His name
His name is
no, no.
He's Meyer.
No, his name is Tower. It's wire backwards. Tower.
His name was Trey.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. You guys hear the alarms go off, and you see several cars driving up to you, and one of them opens the door, and you just see, get in.
We probably follow that guy.
Yeah, Prod wanted to go
Is it
in
big
there.
enough for a horse?
They bring a horse carrier. Horse and carrier, quickly.
Get
I will
in.
get in quickly.
And you see these guys in masks, and they bringing you around in these vans, and you see them heading towards the labyrinth, and you see one of them stop. They stop before one of the walls, and you see one guy get out, do a quick knock, a sliding door opens, and you're all escorted inwards, and the door closes, and as they all pull off masks and let you out, you'll see the old labyrinth coming has been converted into a rebel base of forms.
Oh boy.
And rebels have welcomed you in, and they go, alright, right. So two things. Hello, welcome to sort of the Rebel Adventurers cause. This is sort of our safe base, as you were. We sort of noticed your giant projections in the sky, and thought you might want to go somewhere safely.
We famous now.
You don't want
I
to
didn't
be.
do anything. What did I do?
Well, they target you for being an adventurer, mate. You know.
Down. I forgot.
How? Anyway, goes, name's Blue. This is my squad. Make yourselves comfortable. We'll talk strategy later on. And he goes, if you've got any questions, we'll come back and talk. And you see this little and you sort of see this little blue guy get off like a ladder to talk to you, and he sort of wanders off into one of the offices. And yeah, you're in a big sort of what looks like to be almost army barracks that's been this whole labyrinth has been sort of converted into. And you can see a little marketplace for healing items, weaponry. You see a big wall of past adventurers with X's crossed off several of them. You can assume have either passed or gone missing. And you see that the basement leads down to personalized safe rooms. And this thing is very heavily barricaded off, sealed off. But the outside has sort of been left alone, sort of not give a clue where they are. And you see lots of rebels in green uniforms running up and down. Two of the guys come to escort the horse and the cactus to the showers because you're covered in blood. And yeah, you're sort of in the rebel base, the sort of adventurers guild, as you were, and they sort of quickly escorted you in so you don't get questioned by authorities again. As you're aware, they basically just kill you.
Yeah.
They just sort of kill you.
We killed the host.
I mean,
Preemptive kill.
one of the guys goes, "Yeah, I can see that. You're covered head to tomato paste, mate."
I mean, I'm fine. I was a lead. I'm just gonna take credit.
You do see one of the other guys. He's a sort of purplish looking dude. He's got the green hat on, the sort of camouflaged, and he's got sort of what looks like to be a gem in the center of his eye. And he's there cleaning out one of the maces and sharpening knives and stuff. And he comes over to you and he goes, "Right, I'm the Axe Pro. I'm the sort of what we call blacksmith over here. If you need any weapon upgrades, come to me. Will warn you. If they do find extra weaponry on you, they will just detain you for that. They sort of detain you for anything adventurer based. So just be careful what you carry on you.
I not know what adventure is, but adventurers sound bad.
Weapons, maps, big bags, sort of long-term equipment. Any sort of camping gear. They would just sort of go, "You're out for adventure. Come
All
with
those
us."
things describe broad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. It goes, "Do you guys sort of know what's happening around here? Do you need sort of a guide almost? What's happening and what's happening?"
Yeah.
He goes, "Excellent. Good. I was going to tell you anyway." Whether or not you do or not. He goes, "Welcome to PARTICULAR Run. This is sort of used to be an old training ground, probably a good decade ago. Sort of a guy called Elohim runs it now. Bit of a twat, if you ask me. He's not been seen very often, but he's around, and those sort of big metal bots are his. And he sort of banned any sort of adventuring or not, if you're not sort of helping Elohim's sort of mercy, as he calls it. You know, you're not working for him, you're the enemy, and you're an adventurer, and you sort of, once you're dead, at the dam at the very end of town, as he points to sort of where like a white forest is, he goes, that was busted a couple of years ago, by some of these adventurers, hence the water, and they're trying to seal that off. And he sort of basically got a bit pissed and sort of took over. And yeah, and if you see a guy called Milton anywhere, he needs to come back here. He's been AWOL for a couple of what? He's one of our best soldiers. He's gone AWOL. We don't know where he is. And I assume you lot are up for adventuring, as you know, tomato paste and smaller tomato paste over there.
I mean, I'm down with it. I mean, if it's money, I'm good.
More metal people to smash.
Absolutely, please smash them.
Adventure fun.
And he goes, oh, and one last thing before you go off, keep your voice down. These guys sort of, and he pulls out a crossbow at you. He goes, if they are alerted to sound, that's how they detect you. If you start shouting, they'll come here. And we kind of want the base to... You still want a safe put, yes?
Yeah.
Keep your voice down. They can hear you. We don't know how, but they can hear you. And he puts the crossbow away. And he goes, oh! And he pulls you in. Legend foretold, there are 2 wishing items around here. An old sword from sort of the first ever adventurers, and a coin. You find these, you bring them to me. Do you understand?
Of course.
Sword, coin.
Sword or a coin, either of them.
What they look like? They look like normal sword and coin.
The sword is blue in colour. It's got what looks like to be an orange gem in the middle of the hilt, and generally glows if it detects horrible goo monsters. Oh, also there's horrible goo monsters around it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and giant worms. Probably should mention that.
Oh.
Particularly in where the old desert was.
Oh, those worms. Big eaty things.
You should know, yeah, you're a cactus.
I'd not know
Oh,
looking for them before this.
Yeah, giant worms.
Giant worms.
They're bad news. They eat you. That's the bad news. They sort of eat you. He goes, yeah. And if you've got any other questions, come shout to me. And yeah, that's all about it. And he goes, take your time, rest up. A bunch of us are going to head out into the dream forest. We hear of a gem shard has been sort of located in the area. And check notes. And yeah, we're just sort of waiting to get supplied up. So take your time, rest up. We'll be going in about 12 hours.
Oh, we go to Dream Forest too.
Yeah, you're welcome to.
Cool.
Right, clean yourself up, get some rest. We're off in about 12 hours. All right. Shop around, get your gear together. But remember, keep your voices down. Don't make too much fuss. Also, try not to bring the robots to us, please. I don't really want to fight them off again.
We will try our best.
Oh, and he goes, and before he leaves, he goes, oh, and if you see a cream-looking robot, he's mine too. I need his hard drive. And he turns away.
Uh-oh. Hey, you guys, you can tell we didn't see that robot, right?
Robot guy's gone, right?
Yeah, he's walked off back to his blacksmith instead.
That I'm probably not entirely sure what cream is, but that was other robot, right?
Yeah, so we didn't see him. We didn't see him, okay?
No, I did not see him.
We did. He's fine. Leave him.
That not true, but okay.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Yes.
Two things. One, Prod not know what a wish is, if someone could explain that. And two, Prod also not have much concept of time, so just when it's time to go, let Prod know.
Sunrise.
Ah, okay.
You're currently at sunset. It'll be at sunrise. You go.
Prod's favorite time of day. Big ball of sun and big ball of light. Eat that.
Eat.
Photosynthesize.
Ah, right. Yeah, you're a plant. Right. Okay, cool. You've got some downtime to explore the base. What do you guys want to do? There's sort of the underground. It's the old labyrinth. You guys know what the old labyrinth was. It's the old labyrinth, but all these have been sort of converted into barracks. What do you guys want to do?
I want to eat food.
Well, good for you. This is a survival base. So give me a perception to see what sort of where is food and what is food.
Hey, hay is for horses. I know.
Hey, what?
Hey, where?
Yeah.
Where?
28.
Yeah, they've got their own they've got their own horses, and you can see there's a sort of like trough laid out for hay for horses.
How does Wyatt react to seeing normal horses?
Yeah, they're
You're about to find out.
Okay.
well, he can communicate with them. There's a horse. It's fine.
I don't know how he's like. I don't know if he's used to like seeing horses that don't talk.
Yeah.
Roll.
He will.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Roll what?
I was saying what you're doing.
Do you want me to roll? I will just go up to them and I will just like start eating like whatever there is.
One of the horses sort of turns to you and goes, "You all right? You don't know."
Yeah.
They're sort of all
Just,
communicating telepathically to you.
Oh, just a newcomer. That's all.
Oh, we've not seen many new horses around here. They sort of all get, what's the word? And he turns to one of the guys. He goes, they go, they get turned into burger meat, mate. Right, yeah, that. They get turned into burger meat and glue.
Oh man.
They either get turned into burger meat or we sell them to taxidermists.
and glue for that taxidermy. And glue.
Yeah.
And he goes, yeah, just be careful around here. And these particular rebel types aren't great to horses. Just be wary. And one of them just...
I will try my best. So, what's on the menu?
Hay? Oh, undercover if you're good.
Oh, I wouldn't. Oh, okay. I'll just go for the hay, and then he'll start eating the hay.
Yes, hay. I'm not gonna make you roll for hay. It's poison hay. It's poison.
Constitution.
Sure, it's new hay. Or whatever the equivalent is. I believe it will be a survival roll.
Paperwork.
I don't know. They didn't mention anything in the book about eating hay.
Constitution it is then.
The Constitution is. Con save 10. It's a bit out of date. It's been sat here for a little while. It's been sat here for a little.
How long has this hay been here?
One of them just goes, a month. You'll get used to it. You get used to the sensation. Yeah, you just gotta sort of brush the fuzz off with your teeth.
I will look at the humans. Brush, brush.
Just tongue out. It got like mold all caked all over his tongue. Yeah, food around here is either just at its expiry date or way past it. It's not great. Well, prod it's fine. It's the sun. Prod is fine. And John is undead, so we'll get to you.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm dead. I got fallen in the river for being a bad piece or something.
The only person who really needs to eat food is the horse, and having that done. Okay. What does Prod want to do?
Prod wants to go talk to like the person that's doing like the weapon upgrades and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine through like a long process of roleplay that we need not do if necessary.
Mm-hmm.
He realizes he can't get upgrades for free, and then he's gonna go play with all the weapons that the guy lets him play with.
He goes, "Oi, oi! Oh, whoa! Hang on, it's like at least 40 caps for each of those weapons. Careful. Like at least
what cap is.
He shows you like a bottle cap. 40 of them, mate.
Are those caps needed if Prod break weapon or just to play with weapon?
Play with them. No, ammo isn't cheap around here, mate.
There you go. Rod not have any caps.
What does Prod give him?
This just gives him the weapon back that he was going
Okay.
with.
Okay, cool. He goes, yeah, be careful with these. There's very limited supply. We have to have weapon runs to get those.
Prod see lots of weapon marks and test dummy over there. Could Prod go smash that?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
He goes, just be careful. It does have a tendency to sort of, what's the word? Oh yeah, explode.
What would that mean?
A bolt. We put mines in them for fun. Don't worry, they're only anti-tank mines. You should be. Oh, just get flown across the room.
Yep. Prod is now on the other side of the wall.
I didn't want. Someone get him down. Prod, what else do you want to do? You've been pulled from the wall with some heavy.
Honestly, that's pretty much it.
Okay, let's
Go
go
have a look around.
Let's go to John then. John, what are you doing? Oh, everyone, I will give you this. Apart from the horse, 100 caps.
Do we just put that in as gold?
Yeah, as gold.
Give me a second.
Yeah, you get 100.
So if your character sheet previously has money on it, probably just set it to the 100 he's giving you.
Yeah, I'm giving you 100. Yeah, sort of Prod and John have all been around long enough to have accumulated something. The horse, doesn't really need caps. Also hard to sort of jingle a little bag when you got hooves.
Right.
Unless he's like just spit them out.
What am I doing? I am going to. I'm gonna go see. I can't even anything. I have a headache. What am I doing? Guys, just the anything.
Where am I in my sheet? Cool, you're there. I've skipped you that part. You've done something worse there. Cool. Right. You see the blue guy. He sort of makes an announcement. Like, sort of like clicks a little button, and everyone starts to turn. And he goes, right, I'm not going to raise my voice, so everyone listen up. For obvious reasons, not raising my voice. Everyone's also trying to go, right, two things. Our friend Javier is on a scouting mission. He will return hopefully soon with more supplies, so keep an eye out for him. He's been good to us ever since he sort of got out of Elohim's control, or as he tells us. Everyone's sort of hard to trust these days. There is a curfew outside. Don't go outside in nightfall. You all sort of know what happens. And again, the whole noise thing, try and keep your noise down. The explosion is why I'm calling this meeting. Please don't make too much noise, in case they find us, and them finding us is bad news. And he goes, right, I want everyone to settle down. It'll be lights off in 10 minutes. Get what you need. Go to bed. He gets off from the stand. You can decide. Everyone just starts getting like food rations.
I'll go to sleep in a spare stable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You see a stable overhead that you can put yourself in. And as Jonathan and sort of Prod get pushed into like two adjoining rooms, you see these are very
cactus field.
You see that these so you're both in separate rooms, and these rooms are very basic amenities, like a small kitchenette, like, you know, somewhere to wash your hands, like basic like metal toilet, you know, a bed that looks comfortable ish. You can tell some of the springs have gone, but it's fine.
Sure, heck, a lot better than Prod's used to.
Well,
it's better than the bottom of a level, I guess.
Yeah, well, Prod, you get a bit of sand.
I love sand.
Prod, you get a bit of what they called re-dried sand, where they've had to sieve it to get all the water off it.
Prod absolutely loves it.
And
He's missed sand so much.
And you can see the sort of basic amenities, and as everyone's, you can begin to settle down, you hear from the outside in the big community area, you hear the main door you're coming being slammed, and you hear several guys running up, and they go shit, and one of you can both you hit roll perception, please, just everyone actually.
Alrighty.
All yeah, perception. 24. Okay. What's the other two get? Wet and John. Oh,
7.
I got 14.
John, you are fast asleep. You've had a long day, John. I mean, this is an upgrade from the prison cell you were just in. Where that was probably all just metal. I mean, the other two, you hear that Elohim's guards have found the base. They're trying to knock the door in. And you just hear the guards go, open up, we know you're in there, open up. And you see some guys trying to like barricade the door. And trying to not make too much noise to not give away their location. What do you two want to do? That's what Wyatt and Prod.
Prod will lumber over to see if he can help. Can Prod help?
You see the Axe Pro going. You fucking scared me, you tiny little green thing. Yeah, quickly grab some tables and chairs. We need to barricade these doors. If they can't.
Wyatt will also help. Need any help as well?
They look at the horse and they go, actually, yeah. If you can If you could drag something over here to try and put something under the lock, that'd be great.
Okay, I will.
Wyatt, good at being quiet. Wyatt, little horse.
No, you are not horse. You are cactus.
We will pause there for another quick break, and we'll continue after that.
Sounds good.
What button is it for the D&D screen? That one. Should I know my OBS by now? Yes, I should. I don't, but I should. Hello. We are back. So, we have home invasion, and Jonathan being fast asleep. Actually, should we have a perception roll from Jonathan, please? Just see if you hear any of this commotion. If Boo is still here. Boo!
Sorry, I'm really not feeling well. What's going on?
Perception check, see if you hear commotion.
Give me a second.
Yeah. God, it's like he's role playing, waking up. So I need the commands.
Oh, what was it again? I'm sorry.
Perception.
We can't wait. Okay, give me a second.
Perception. Perception. Nope. Fast. Jonathan is having nice dreams of not zombie stuff. Okay, cool. We're gonna head back to Prod and Wyatt then. Can you two roll me perception checks for finding stuff to barricade doors?
You got it. Check out all the stuff I can see with my eyes. 29.
29. Okay, we'll come back to you. Wyatt.
21.
Excellent. Wyatt, you see like several tables you could easily push towards the door to get sort of jammed in.
I will push with my head.
Yeah, can you roll me an athletics, please? Push.
Oh shit, no, that's supposed to be plus 12, so that would be 16. Not
16. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you push this door, and they all sort of like trying to like jam it shut. Prod. You come across what looks like to be a barricaded room. And it just says it just has the words "tiny hands do not open."
Does Prod know how to read?
That's gonna be a skill for you, buddy.
Maybe
I
I'll let you decide either it's perception just to kind of get like the vibe of don't do anything to this.
Vibe of reading.
Yeah, or if it's an intelligence, just to be like,
Does
Prod know how to read?
I'm gonna say it's an intelligence. That's an intelligence roll.
Understandable.
Can Prod read?
15.
Prod went to school.
I think Prod, like he doesn't read particularly well, but he can get like the gist of things.
It's you can
it's
see
a warning sign.
You can see that there's big yellow tape over it. You can imagine that this is not to be opened.
If anyone's nearby, Prod would like to ask what's going on with that.
You see it. You can see like several rushing, and one of them stops and goes, "What? What's that?"
Yeah.
It's a robot with tiny hands. He makes a lot of noise. That's why we sold him off.
Oh, okay.
He used
to
to be like an assistant robot around these parts, but we sort of, due to the whole them thing, he was classed as an adventurer, and because he makes so much noise, the whole thing, he explains the whole thing moves and that thing, it just makes a ton of noise. So they just sort of powered it all off, and they tell you not to open it because tiny hands would just chop your head off.
Tiny hands, big noise.
Tiny Hands is he's one of the robots around here. Sort of looks like a skinned metal man. But yeah, he's super loud and we just can't have him going around. He used to be sort of the labyrinth sort of like guard almost. He's a good fellow, we just can't have him because of all the noise.
Pride needs stuff to put in front of door.
Oh, he goes, oh yeah, there's stuff that he shows you to like a cupboard. That's stuff like that, and he continues to like bring like wood to the door, the guy you asked.
Yep, Pride will get the stuff from the closet or whatever it was to help out.
Okay, can you roll me a perception roll for stuff inside?
Boom, bop, and bam. 16.
16. This is pitch black in here. You can see there's like odd bits, like bits of wood and like bits of like old chairs and tables, and you can see something has been covered with a sheet in the very, very back. And it looks like a decent size. You think you could probably carry it out and it would do a good bit of jamming. What do you want to do?
Prod will dramatically throw off the whatever's covering it to see what it is.
And it's, as you pull it off, you see the very distinct shape of one of the droids, and you can see this thing has been just torn out apart. Like it's got like no battery to it, but you can see one of its eyes is blinking. And you can see that this thing has it's a bit dusty. You can see it's got like cobwebs attached to it, but you can just see one eye is sort of like blinking. And you can see. And do you know what Morse code is?
Nope. Not even bothering for a roll.
No. Okay, but you can see there's a very distinct pattern to the blinking. It doesn't seem to be random. It seems to be particularly
Weird.
No, blinking is weird. But you can see it's got like it's on like sort of like a moving platform. You can see it seems to be easy enough to move and jam against the door.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, Prod will do that.
You start moving out the cupboard, and one of the guys sees you with it and goes, "Whoa! What are you doing with that?"
Prod used Metal Man to block out Metal Man.
Can't you see what it's doing?
It smashed.
The eye.
Red.
Oh, I love Prod.
Red on and off.
It's whatever happened to it. It's sending out an SOS signal.
Oh, what's that mean?
SOS. It's calling for reinforce. What did you do?
Covered in thing, took thing off.
He explains to you that those things go off irregardless if they're detached or not. A loud noise or a loud explosion sets them things off. Why is it giving us an SOS signal?
Why rebels have dangerous Metal Man in here if it has SOS signal?
Because we thought it was deactivated. We were stripping it for parts. Hence the big hole in its chest.
Prod smash?
Yeah, Prod smash, please. This whole head just dancing. Unfortunately for you, the eye starts blinking faster. Oh, great! Quick! And you just see the other guy trying to stop the blinking bot. And you can hear. Unfortunately, you hear like outside. You see like more cars going, and you hear one of them just start jamming the front door. And he goes, "Okay, that's bad news. That means that was working. Okay, and you see a button, he just whacks it, and it's just a emergency alarm. Everyone out of bed. We are being raided. Alarm. And that is where we'll end today's session.
Yeah.
You have been raided by the guys. Cool. Excellent. So, how'd you feel that went?
That was a ton of fun.
Did not expect you to pizza party the guards, but but I'm glad you had a good time. What do you two think? Horseman and I know you're eager. Do you want to say your thing?
I have such a good joke to make.
Go on to it. Do it now.
When the flail hits your eye like a big pizza pie, it's amore.
And we're ending the stream there. Oh dear me. Oh my god. Okay. Thank you everyone for watching. We will see you in 2 weeks' time for episode 2.